All right. Hi there, Taurus. It is time for an abundance and prosperity reading. I'm Michele B. And by abundance and prosperity, I'm talking about the things, the tangible, physical things that you can hold in your hand, the things that are like real, that we came into our physical bodies to experience. And I do not believe that that's all there is to our physical experience. I believe that that's one wonderful aspect that we should enjoy. That includes money, that includes excellent health, that includes kitty cats. And yeah, all the beautiful stuff that we just love. And Taurus, I know how much you love the beautiful stuff. So yeah, pay attention to whether or not you resonated with the title, but also I'm getting things started with looking at the subject that we're going to be talking about. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So that's the issue at hand, the condition that we're concerned about. I feel like this Queen of Cups has been coming up for you a lot in some other readings too. And it's like, I feel like your emotional state is bleeding over into your physical one. Sometimes when I do my monthly readings, I talk about how I have the triad of awesomeness, which is like your purpose, your abundance and prosperity, and your love, like the relationships that you have in your life. And so I feel like for Taurus, that emotional aspect of the relationships that they've had is bleeding over into their abundance. So if they're like this in the shadow aspects and out of their element when it comes to their emotional state, then they're not going to have the love light to attract in beautiful abundance. Because if they're like this, they're like, come here and fill up my cup. And so, people are going to want to come in and bring in that abundance to you and fill up your cup. But if you're like this and you're like, leave my cup alone, then nobody's going to want to have anything to do with you. And that includes money, because I like to think of money. I like to think of money and positive health vibes. I'm not please don't take any of what I'm saying as medical advice. All right. I'm talking about just feeling lit up. All right. Anyway, yeah, I see money and health, like all the physical aspects of things, as being like a anthropomorphized personality archetype. That's like, I'm attracted to things that love me. I'm attracted to things that are excited to have me around. And so if you're like, leave me alone in your love life, then money and all abundance and all things that are wonderful doesn't want to come there. Doesn't want to come to the leave me alone vibration. I don't want anything to do with you kind of vibration. Okay, so let's get some advice about where to go from there for Taurus. What do we do, cards? What advice do you have for Taurus? See you later, kitty cat. We got the Two of Wands. It was in the reverse, and it's it's reminding you about this attitude that you have, like, once this happens, then I'll be happy. Ooh, remember that. There's a set of things, a list of things that you think that you need in order to be happy, and that includes having like the ideal romantic relationship, or the ideal friendships, the ideal relationships, the ideal emotional state. And even if it's something that you're like hanging on to from your childhood, some kind of trauma that you might have had in your childhood, you're like, when I get that cleared up, when things are okay for me with that, then, or I might be damaged forever, and so now I can't. But anyway, what I'm saying is, you're saying, when things are good for me with my emotional state, then I can be abundant, then I can be like doing things for myself. But right now I just want to be sad. And the cards want to remind you, you don't have to feel good all the time. Like, I'm sorry, let's say this right. You don't have to have everything perfect in order to feel good. You don't have to have everything that you want in order to feel positive. You don't have to have everything in the whole package in all aspects of your life in order to feel creative and happy. All you need is the desire and the excitement to do something. So, let's get one more advice card for Taurus. It's saying, don't wait. Don't wait for all the conditions to be perfect in order to start moving forward. on something that's been kind of, I feel like there's a couple of things. There's a couple of things that you've been thinking about working on. There's a couple of things that you want to step up with. Step up the frequency on. If you have a job already, you're like, I really do want to step up at work. Well, the cards are saying it's time to do it, even if you don't feel great. Just start doing it. And the momentum of you feeding into this is, it will create more positive energy coming towards you. It's something that builds up, The Queen of Swords came out, and it was like, this is a person that is like no nonsense, all about business. So it's asking you to move a little bit. Oh, our feelings are great. They're our internal compass on whether or not we're enjoying where we are right now, but we can't let our feelings be the only thing that we're motivated by. Sometimes we have to be motivated by, you just gotta do it. All right, you just straight up have to. So sometimes she'll kick you in the ass and make you get up and do what you need to do. You know, you don't want her to poke you in the butt with that sword. So you better get up and move. And I feel like that's what the energy that's coming toward Taurus is like. Just get up. Just get up and start moving. And the momentum of you showing up to something that is meaningful to you is going to have a positive feedback loop that's going to increase the positive energy, and you'll be more and more excited. This is where I have to leave off, Taurus. Watch out for weekly and monthly readings. If you decide to subscribe, yada yada, blah blah blah.